Welcome back to the Bearded Trader's Journey, everyone, and in today's video I'm going to cover some of the trades that I took last week as well as some of the trades that I've taken this week so far. The main reason for this video is to explain how sticking to your strategy is key, it's essential. I could have closed a few trades last week early and made a nice amount of profit. However, my risk to reward is 1 to 2.5 and I am not going to accept anything less than that. So once I execute the trade these days, the trade either goes to profit or goes to loss. That is as simple as the strategy is for me. I'm not going to lie, of course there was times last week when I was looking at MT5 and seeing the profit go up, especially with some of the trades. You know, it was reaching some points 1 to 2 risk to reward, and I could have quite easily closed it, and unfortunately the trades went against me, and that is a horrible feeling. But I've got to admit, I must be doing something right, because I am starting to feel 100 times better in trusting myself, trusting my strategy, and knowing that if I keep going the way that I'm going, success is the only outcome. So let's have a little look at my trades and I'll give a little explanation behind them. So if we have a little look here at the trade that was placed yesterday at 4 o'clock, so I have my signal. If you'd like me to do a video on what my current strategy is, that's absolutely fine. Drop it in the comments and I'll get that video up. But I have my signal and I placed the trade and I let it go. So it was quite difficult at first because I also took this trade to begin with, and that one lost within 1 hour. No, sorry, about 3 hours. So once this second signal come in, I didn't want to take the trade, but my signal was there. My rules are there. Take the trade. Regardless of emotions, you take your emotions out of it. And that one did go through the night. So when I woke up this morning, I finally found some profit, which I'll put the screenshot up here. I was very happy because that has now brought me back essentially to 2.5 losses. It's been a bit of a difficult time at the moment with losses, back-to-back losses, and as I said, I could have taken some partial profits, but I'm sticking to my rules, and that is now place the trade, execute the trade, take the profit only when price hits that point, stop loss when price hits that point, and then we'll go from there. So one loss, one win here. So this was Friday the 16th. So price come down to, where did that come down to? 1.8 reward. So 1.8%. I could have taken it. It looked promising. I'm running 1.5% risk at the moment, so I think it went up to something $200 and something. I didn't. I let it run, and I was very disappointed when it stopped me out. But once again, it is what it is. And here, obviously, this is quite frustrating when you see this by here, because when wick, although it is quite substantial, so that's 30 pips for DAX, that's nothing, got stopped out, and then it absolutely plummeted. And then if we go back, it just, price hasn't gone with me in terms of my strategy, unfortunately. But on that note, I have been backtesting this strategy for the duration of 24 to 25, and it was proving some seriously good results. So I'm going to stick with it, and I'm just going to keep seeing where it goes. Here's another one here. When was this? Wednesday, 14th of January. We got to 1.6 risk to reward. Unfortunately, this was one that I closed early, I think. As I say, unfortunately, I did get a little bit of profit, but once again, I broke my rules at that point. So the idea behind this video is to make sure that we are sticking to our strategy. If it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. And this is really where I'm trying to be at now with my trading games. So here, I mean, this one, you know, 2.7 risk to reward, so that one would have closed out 2.5. 2.5. This one would have lost. So win, loss. But with it being a 1 to 2.5 risk to reward, I am gaining 2.5% for every 1% I'm losing. So you'll find that profits can be quite nice, but it doesn't hit all the time. I wanted to do this video mainly to express where I'm at with my trading journey at the moment, and that is that I have to start trusting my process. There's no point me back testing data. There's no point me looking at the charts for hours and hours and hours, creating a strategy just to completely ignore all the rules that I set. You know, I've found an edge, and that edge is profitable. So the only way moving forward now is to live test it, which is what I'm doing. I am currently in a prop firm challenge, so we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling confident now from this point onwards that I can keep trusting myself to put the trade on, execute the trade, and leave the trade run regardless of whether it's a win or a loss. And these are the kind of videos that I'm going to be putting out. Is I want honesty, raw, honest emotion to where I'm at the moment with trading, and this is the kind of community that I want to build upon. No bullshit, no gurus, no Lambos, just a simple day trader trying to make it through. So if you can relate to this, drop me a comment, drop me a sub if you want. That'll be very helpful. And if you want to see more information on this, let me know. If you want to see what my current strategy is, let me know. Just drop me a comment and I'll really appreciate it. Until the next video.